ain't nobody we got good intentions, circumstances change, your devil start to clench your toe to toe. I can feel your heart, maybe you should let me help. I don't know that I'm a red about it. EBT, your mom, one leg, cop can't stand me. My mom vexed on the first floor, right next door, nigga selling dope in my complex.
That's how you make the motherfucking album. That's how you make an album.
I got you me some. Hi guys, we're Jungle Beats. I'm Alex, man. This is Alex Sandals, and we're here to review Sylvan. We're here today to review Sylvan LaCue, his latest album, Apology in Advance.
Fuck. Just like we are right now for you watching this.
So, for those who ain't familiar with Sylvan LaCue, he was formerly known as Quest, an artist who was signed under Logic's album Visionary. And he had albums like Fear Not Failure, which is more his heavy sort of slightly dubstep electronic sounding album, which is sort of the sound he kept. And then his album after that, Searching Sylvan, which is more about living a very poor lifestyle, surviving on nothing, having huge ties to family and friends, yet losing that because he's so invested in his music that he's sort of letting everyone down. So very sort of self-aware album. So if anyone's struggling, I highly suggest listen to that album before you listen to this, because it's one of the best struggle rap albums I've heard. And from then on, he became Sylvan LaCue, and hence it's been probably 3 years, and now we've got this album here.
Cool. I got no words. I'm looking forward to it. I always like when he shows me new music. I've never heard of Sylvan. Yeah, it's always great to hear new music, and that's one reason why we enjoy doing this so much.
It's a long-ass album, so hopefully there's some skits. Let's get to it. Oh, it's a skit. There you go.
We'll go straight into it?
Because Best Me starts with him saying apologies.
What are you doing to become the best you?
It's my favourite track of last year. Just so y'all know.
Cause I had a friend, she was like 10, even then I used to buy blow pops from the corner. Valentine cards, milk money by the quarter. Fast forward, that was dumb girls, saying you bought a fit, 20 pump 6 condoms and recorders. Bitches ain't shit till you need a queen, and niggas all stay till you meet a king. You know what you need when you're dead broke. You know what you want when you see the dream. All I wanna do is be the best me. Nah nigga, I ain't never had a motherfucking handout. A bunch of mistakes in my past, trying to stick to a plan route. But that's life, my nigga, sometimes shit just don't pan down. So long for myself. Me and Mel on the wall, rise it up as an act to attack for myself. I can use a little slack for the wealth, I'm too afraid to ask for the help. All I wanna do is be the best me, possibly. Snap up in this bitch like, whoa. Look at what the cat trapped in. Used to call my crushes on my mama's house phone, 13, young, he thought I had it back then. I'ma be rich as fuck. Let me bring the racks back in. Had to keep me motivated in the city full of traders, drug dealers, blood killer, keep it old fashioned. Can't stay for the day, mile. Had to catch a red eye, baby, safe line. 2020 tunnel vision through the hate mile. Hit your bushy, got me feeling like Draymond. All I wanna do is be the best me, possibly.
That's how you start a motherfucking album. Yo, so that came out 2016?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it came out 2017. I keep forgetting this is 2018.
Yeah.
So he released I think two or three singles then, which I've only heard 2 of, and then he released the album like, I think a week ago. So very early in the year. But I love the message of that song.
Yeah.
His flow is just so fucking good. And I love his singing sort of voice as well. His sing rap sort of
His
voice.
rap and sing voice, like that's a talented artist when you can do that.
And I've heard him grow over the years, so it's just kept getting better and better. And at the moment, that's just sounding so crisp. I think he's really found a production that really complements him as well.
That was so smooth, man. Like it's an ambitious track. It feels really good, man.
And also the intro as well, how it's all about like how you're gonna find the best you, and it goes straight into him saying apologies in advance, straight into the album, straight into the message.
Just on the whole concept of this album, real quick, it's like a 12-step process, right? That's how people get off drugs. They enter these programs, and there's 12 steps.
Oh wait, so if there's 12 steps, I mean there's probably 8 tracks. If it's a 20-track album.
Okay, cool.
Is it?
Well, let's have a look at the next one.
I feel like everything that, personally for myself, I feel like everything that I engage myself in is a form of transformation. It's to get better, it's to do better, it's to rise up, it's to be seen, it's to be recognized, it's to go deeper in myself.
You have to throw yourself out there, because otherwise I just be chilling with my friends. But you have to really push yourself, especially if you're an artist, you have to be comfortable always.
I should get up and do something about what I'm feeling within. 10 hours later, distracted, I doubt what I know is a plan. I could be confident, bust my prerogative, fluff with a plan. Think of some mistakes I fixate on my thoughts, my strength, but your health out as bad as my neck for attacking my progress. But breakthrough, what hasn't been copied, accomplished. I pull up like a pocket, fuck what you done. Total disregard, I thought you would come. All I see is empty space on this world. Come and tell it, you got so far to go. That's those. Chillin' watermelon, jogging swabs. Young broke boy trying to solve. All my niggas feeling pants of prison from grabbing stiffness. All the medicine, stop the law. I'm the best, insecure, insecure. You want this to then show you been. Switch your server warmers, everybody's so malicious. I support it, all you niggas look like this. Man, I never had an off day. $1 million in cash, but on my off day. Who am I to give a damn about what any cost say? What about what God say? Tell my niggas all we gotta do is get out. My freedom of expression taught me lessons my father couldn't find time to present. The time to often present. I've done some wrong in my life. My human nature ain't sinning. My ending in life, love lost. Once stress, I put my all into the mic up on some 1995 shit. Hip hop purists, I hate it. Many apologies to my exes, I won. Bottom with my mama's issues. See, our relationship led to love that was hard to get. My safest place became prison. Developed rigid religion. Set of beliefs that incited grief. Me nice with tissues.
I already get a feeling that this album is gonna be something really special.
Bruh, he's saying a lot of fucking hell. I like how it's the hype, you know, the people just all talking. Could be coming from a perspective of different people in the room, and he goes across every single person.
That would be interesting. That would be really special.
That would be really cool. But obviously we'll find out more as we go. I love the beat switch up. I love the way he's absolutely flowing on this thing.
I can't wait to dive into the lyrics though and the content of what he's actually saying.
There's so much fucking going on. That's the thing with first listens with me. Like, it's just so hard for me to take so much in because I'm just really just loving all that energy just going on.
Super cohesive so far.
Whew,
I'm liking it.
I'm like hella like hard on myself, like, because I'm a perfectionist. So I feel like just being a perfectionist in itself is like a gift and a curse. But
for me, I think I had to get over me wanting to be liked, and that being part of my perfectionism. I'm amazing, I'm great. Like, how, you know, like, what did I do wrong? You know, why don't we vibe?
I know how it is, yeah, I know how it goes. I know what you're feeling, I do that overall. Tell me what you need, and don't show sympathy. Hey, bro, focus on the ride, slow time, but I'm locked in. Responsibilities ain't no option. I meet your ass in 20 minutes, I'ma do everything.
I can feel your heart, maybe you should let me help you, oh help you. Wow, wow.
Exerted all my energy, lonely nights in this room. I should probably be meditating or talking to God. But I'ma talk to you about what you going through vividly. Thank me for understanding, mistaken for chemistry. How many words of wisdom do you require for empathy? Luckily, I built castles around these wild emotions. Flooded waters with liquor potions combined, you get mixed explosives, volcanoes of feelings erupt at any given time.
Yo, I knew this album was gonna be something special, but holy fucking shit, this is really fucking good. Bro, the line about like building a cast around his emotions.
Oh, that shit. Yo,
and then the moat being the alcohol, and then the volcano, and just building everything around that whole, like, he's like, I'm gonna use this analogy and turn that analogy into more little analogies. Oh, bruh.
This is when music, this is why music is fucking
Bruh,
amazing,
and it's all about, like, you know, as much as shit's happening with me, like, it's also, like, for others as well, and, like, the whole balance between it too. Like, it's just a whole song about just really just tackling empathy in general, and just, like, how you have constant conflictions between it as well.
Because who can't relate to that?
If you can't relate to that, you're a robot, man. You ain't human.
Exactly. Everyone can relate to that in some way.
Mm-hmm. Some more than others.
Of course.
I relate to that shit a lot.
It speaks.
And that beat was beautiful. That lace piano, the light fucking...
And the feature.
Oh, the feature, fucking...
Perfect.
She was dope. She fitted that shit beautifully.
Soft,
perfect.
somber.
I like how she had the light vocals in the back, and then she sort of
Yeah.
slowly just came in and did her thing. That's what I got to say on that. I fuck with this. I fuck with all of this.
Oh, fuck me, man.
Bruh. Woof.
Fuck me. Skin.
Just going back to being like in allyship and camaraderie with people, like when you drop those folks, you stop being there for them also.
Yeah.
And I think recently I've been learning how to be that ally, but from a distance to where it's safe enough for myself also. You know?
My biggest issue is like I give, and I don't know when to cut that cord. And so I think for me, like mentally, that's like what I battle with within.
Yeah.
And so I think it's just finding that, like what you were talking about, finding when to cut the cord and when enough is enough, basically.
Yeah. Oh, bro.
Money no matter my way, make you feel that they right. Compartmentalize my judgment of others and lead us when next to my day. They are not better than I am not much better than some. Let's keep it simple and hopeful. Gentrification and hopeful. I wanna be more than expected. I'm talking wrong with respect. I'm talking vanity levels that might make the devil look back with obsession. Got it out like on my heart, Lucy control on my flesh. You give them the world to see kind of free thrills out of consciousness. Why can't I find everybody, yeah?
Bruh.
Shit just keeps getting better, bro.
Bruh.
Shit keeps getting better.
When them strings came in.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. I legit had like tears forming in my eyes because I was getting so emotional.
Isn't that amazing,
That's
bro?
the power of music, man.
It's fucking amazing.
Ah.
What were you feeling when you felt that?
Oh.
Like why that happened, you think?
Why? Because I resonate with it. I definitely don't focus on myself a lot. I mean, I feel like I don't focus on others enough, but when I do focus on something, I prefer it to be others because I feel like I don't give anything to others. But, you know, you got to put a lot into yourself as well. And I don't really have a balance, I feel. So, like, it just, like, you know, resonates a lot with me.
So it was more what he was saying rather than the production behind it.
Oh, definitely. Fuck, yeah. But the production was so beautiful for it, which definitely amplified the emotion, which is exactly what music's meant to do with lyrics. Oh, man. And like I said, the little ad-libs that he put in there, it's good because it kind of gives that little bit of fun to it. It's like, you know, like, it's like just having a bit of laugh on the side. Like, you know, don't try to be serious all the time. Like, you know, have a bit of fun with it. So, because so far this album's been very sort of like, he's spinning a lot, he's saying a lot, but it's like the
very
first time on the
conscious.
album where he's just like, just drops an ad-lib. It just makes a lot of sense of what he's saying. I fuck with all this. This is all fucking dope as shit, man. This is fucking sick.
I don't.
Do you resonate with
it?
it?
Just don't. Really, I do. Honestly, yes. And I can't wait to go back and hear it more.
Oh, for sure, man. That track was beautiful.
I tried, running it when the stars align. Feel like my heart will follow the line. Money and murder all on my mind. Pull up a Eradicate on a dime. When I die, I went all my words in the shrine. Bury me 20 feet on the pyramids. I don't know where my parents. Only fill it with God. Elevate on my spirit. All hell in the mind. I don't know that I'm a red on mine. Isn't a product of any hype. Riddle what's in the sun in your mind. If I don't get glory, what is your life? Made in my reflection. Plans for you before mama asked the section. Plans for you before I feeling my voice will roll me back. Sure. Sweat of success, why do I that? Sure. Physical game, max the pressure. I'ma need a 745 drifting back.
Give me that violin.
I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. If I could be anything in this world, it'd be free. I feel like Duckworth. I know it must hurt. Whenever my pride clings, all of my lies in melody outbreak. Like my girl, Lisa Ray do. Make money, but don't never let it make you. Every day I wake up, brush my teeth, and pray to Jesus. Got some angels. Like when mama had a cool voice, and me singing more than new edition.
Cannot fail.
Even the ending is something different.
Yo, it's like Drake's gonna come on this bitch. Oh! Shit.
I'd bust a fucking nut if I heard Drake.
Yo, I already did bust a nut.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
He hasn't made a single misstep. There's nothing wrong with this, man.
I'm loving the way that's just going from like the whole room of people talking about things and then it's just leading. So like even every time he starts off the first line or the first verse, everything he's talking about has everything to do with the whole conversation that just went past.
Right.
It's so, I feel it's very hard for an album sometimes going from track to track, especially with your recording process of just keeping the mood.
Yeah.
Like keeping things like...
Keeping the tone.
Keeping everything perfect. So I feel like this is a perfect way of doing that. Like, because if he just went straight from that topic to the next song, musically it makes sense, but topically it might not. But the fact that like these interludes so perfectly tie into this shit. They ain't another motherfucking problem wrong with this bitch yet. This is fucking beautiful.
Agreed. I'm super impressed. The beat switching that was great. I loved how he changed the vibe up. I want to hear Drake on that. Oh shit! See,
this is
I accidentally clicked it because my brain wants it. Yeah, that was just funny. You ran across so fast.
To all the Jungle Beats fans, I'm so sorry.
Yo.
Alex is on such a beautiful tangent.
Eleftherius, the delivery boy.
Oh my god, guys. He was on such a beautiful tangent.
That too goes back to like, where does that guilt come from? Like, why do I feel guilty for not being productive, or for not being productive in this real, like, in this conventional sense, right? You know?
Shouldn't expect anything from anybody.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, what do we really deserve from each other?
I'm on, then I'm gone, and my dawns can flourish in peace. Snakes will never be stand up. I had to switch up my stances with money motivated. Ironically, no apologies. I thought it'd be wiser to speak the truth. I'm tired of struggling, tired of making excuses. If you want to make change, don't get lost and inclusive. That shit ain't conducive to forward thinking. Like, what have you done to make my land a better place though? Nigga, case closed. Since my father don't carry on with refusing offers from seeking sponsors. You so accomplished, you so above all this nonsense, self-righteous. Come and fight the sense of higher purpose, the ruin past created for like this. Amazing grace, you face mistakes, repent, escape, and wake your soul. And when it's that long, it actually takes to take, I press the brakes. Fuck the toxins. My brother's surrounded by Oxycontins. Told him I whoop his ass if I found him around on problems. Drug culture used to glorify the sellers, but now we users open up uses, destroying ourselves, avoiding like hell. I'll preach your head off. I think my lust for status is tragic. Imagining spoke to friends in like 7 months and my causes here for this passion. Fuck all that reenacting. I'm more concerned with means than taking action. They get in public with strangers and hating or acting up. Slave to these boxes while suffocating through all this madness. I cannot suffer. I have a voice that needs more extracting.
I don't know what to do, man.
I think I got a little bit of cum everywhere in my pants.
A little bit everywhere.
Yeah, it's like that comment. Shit.
I ain't got no words, man.
Beautiful. Pouring himself out.
That's a word.
Pouring it down. Beautiful. There's this one line that was there that was like, he said, feeling like I'm making music that has like no sort of message or like no sort of meaning. That goes back to his earlier work. Remember when I told you he had a very electronic dubstep sound?
Right.
I think he liked making that music, but the message was always him just smart wordplay. It didn't really mean too much, a lot of his stuff. Like, a lot of it did, but I feel like that he's referring to that sort of time of his life where he was signed to Logic, where he was making music that he felt like was cool in a way, but not really him, or not really having an overbearing message that he wanted everyone to hear.
Boy, I walk this road alone. Used to play Kingdom Hearts in my spare time. Make my G's and takes to feel grown. But now, who that nigga weed ass shot it red was my ringtone. Way before Apple Music and Spotify was all about a new phone. God with me in my lowest moments. Blessings on blessings right under noses. Open up your heart and smell the roses. While your mind caught up in the future when it don't exist, yeah. Take a look around, all we got is now. Life ain't mentioned by no interest. Mama told me shake the devil off and let it go. We put dreaming on a pedestal. Mama's gift forsaken, granted you for taking. God is giving you a better view. Only real change is inside of you. Grateful, grateful.
Man, you know, after 3 tracks, it was already album of the year, but this is easily the best album of the year so far.
I told you to wait, man.
Nah, I can't wait.
Why can't you wait, man?
I can't wait. I can't.
God damn
man,
it.
I could have said it after the 3rd track.
Honestly, I feel.
Bloody hell, bro.
Bloody hell, bro.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell, mate.
What a masterpiece this is shaping up to be.
Bitch.
Going from like, you know, from really caring about himself to others to really caring about himself, being grateful for everything. It's fucking beautiful.
This is really great, man. I love the concepts he's exploring on here.
100%.
He's exploring all the facets of like the human experience.
Weird, and also the way that he's experiencing as well. Like obviously not everything, but everything enough that is really centered around his life. That he's really just tackling and sort of just giving that light to other people out there that suffer with the same sort of shit.
Right.
Do you believe in some ways you're actually a product of your own environment too?
That's a tough one because it's like the age-old thing of nature versus nurture. Everybody's a product of their environment. No matter whether it's like a rough environment or an easy environment, you're going to be affected by the way that you were brought up.
I'm a product of my environment. Born and raised in the belly of a Leviathan. Firecracker pops, ambulance, police siren. My homie got laid off of most things. Funny how we get it back up on the corner. Try to give him words a little bit. So, right, boy, you better get yourself in order. You know you got a brand new baby daughter. Don't let me be the one to see you want ya. But back to the match, we almost want ya. The boss needs hot, but not the warm up. Cause nigga, I'm a motherfucking bride. Talk no lying, fireman. My niggas like what's in the confines of social rioting. No iron, then you hiding up.
It's so Kendrick.
Motherfuck my president. I love my residents. Disrespect my brethren. There's slumming no hesitance. Things taught her etiquette. North Day I represent. Do the dress like fellowship. So on, so elegant. EBT, your mom, one leg, cop, cam, Sam, and my mom vex on the first one right next door. Nigga selling junk in my complex. No stitch in my area lot. I got more various cops. Roaches in my cereal box. Gunshots, my cereal knocks. Got a job like 4 times my cop. He got minimal hops. Little bro, watch out minutes.
You know, we all have the same fears of failure. We all have, you know.
Thank you to the angels on earth who love me to carry me when the light decided to bury me. Wasn't even safe in my apartment. I came outside the 4 officers aiming to sing it merrily. Wanting more than was provided on your plate. The mill is cool for you, but what about all of your loved ones that stay no lie? Girl tripping through all the drama. I still got visions of trigger behind the llama. My father, no love in the city.
Rappers take notes. Not just 2 beat switches, but 3.
But very,
you know who he is.
Kendrick Lamar inspired.
I thought so. With the first half, the first 2 parts of the song with the beat, very Kendrick Lamar like, and also when he said "Black Boy Fly," a reference to something Kendrick's done, and even like his flow and sort of his singing, very reminiscent. So it's kind of like his sort of like, because it's a product of my environment, which is very similar to the whole product of To Pimp Butterfly.
Yes.
Very similar to the whole, so it kind of, I think it's kind of a nod to Kendrick for spreading that awareness with the level that he had.
Yeah.
And one thing I've noticed about this album as well is pretty much nearly every bar Sylvan LaCue is spitting, none of it's filler. It's all saying something.
It's all substance.
Pretty much everything he's saying has a meaning behind it, not just like an extra bar he throws in there for a laugh.
And it takes so much effort to craft that. That's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's discipline.
Very, fuck man, that was a beautiful track.
When it comes to imperfection, how you identify it, you know, how do you navigate it?
I'm happy with who I am, but then once I get to that point, I'm gonna want something else for myself. You know, like you're gonna keep going, and what you think is perfect, there's really no limit to it.
You're gonna see scars, you're gonna see shit you hate, you're gonna see shit you didn't even want to look at today. You weren't in the mood for it, okay? And I'm bringing it all to you. I'm not trying to make you comfortable, I'm showing you who I am.
I know who you are. I'm right as you are. Let us let go of our distractions. But not 1, not 2, but all 3. No, I can't stand you when it starts. You and I, all alone. I need your attention, so could you please take time? Judgments to your reservations. Deep breaths to your respiration. Communication for preservation. Cause I know who you are. Destiny writings on the wall. Somebody alone. Who you are is already perfect. We can dig deep, real deep under the surface. Uncover our battles with serpents. The more that I run away, the more I question it. Alter your design, I think I'm going about it the wrong way. Pressures on pressures, like get it together. I know you are better than you are. You are perfect as you are.
Just vibing out to that one, man.
I love the concept of perfect imperfections, and to go from like tackling the topic of imperfections to being what your view as perfect is. It's just like, oh man. And the instrumental, I'm loving all these switch ups. I'm loving he even had like different flows on this thing. I'm loving the way that he pours his emotion into his voice through these tracks. It's sometimes the same, but most of the time it's different. I just can't even right now. This shit's just
you can't even right now.
This shit's too good. This shit's too good.
That was real hypnotizing.
Bruh.
That feature's amazing.
I fucking feel you.
What does sacrifice mean to you? Have you sacrificed for love?
So when I think about sacrifice, it's like that final, you are the person who made it. So you're the person I can give my full cup to. And you have a full cup too, because we're on the same page. You gonna be selfish, just like how I had to be selfish.
So love is all about passion, loyalty and honesty to match it. Difficult, how many of us have it? Purpose in this world of ours, curtains over your mirage, wonderful the world of ours, tragic. Divide, a couple lies that'll trigger my pride to rise, floating in the sky, bring me down when it's time to fly. So love is all about patience, kindness over blindness and embraces, slowly been declining over ages, changes on this lonely road, pressure to adapt the flow, holding on to what I don't break. Love is all about, so love is all about. Love is all about all these lies in the dark. Without you, I just might lose my heart.
Love and Sacrifice. Fucking beautiful. I mean, part of me was ready for a beat switch because there've been so many beautiful ones, but it didn't need it. Just that production was beautiful. His voice that he used with his singing, and like he's experimenting a lot with different flavors on here as well.
Because he was able to vocally switch it up a little bit, it kept it a little interesting because it was getting repetitive towards the middle, but then he vocally switched it up and it was like, okay, cool.
100% agree, and I stayed focused the whole way through.
Right.
He is absolutely... I really hope this album gets the attention it needs and a lot of bigger people notice it, so it draws...
Hopefully we can help, even just 100 people like...
Holy shit. Pretty much after hearing this, I'm just going to be fucking messaging every motherfucker I know. Being like, if you don't listen to this, I'm going to slap you.
When you walk out of the home that you're at, who are you?
For me personally, I think it's... I had to learn that acceptance is really the first step of freedom. We're plagued done just being in this emotion. We're done just going through these things. It's time to fucking heal. So I can heal somebody else. Because that's what life is about. Hold up, I don't know what's got me looking to the past. When I'm moving forward, I might slip up on my ass, but I never fold up. I need to work on my soul, I need to work on my goals. I need to balance my patience, work on my pace and empty my woes. I need to feel my emotions, I need to grip on my focus. I need to know what I've chosen, not just for me and nurture my closest. I need to break from my past, strengthen my spirit, feel my childish. I need to know what I offer, show me a way to go farther. Peace of mind is don't cost, and life's too short for the cause I doubt to decide my health. Then I might help when it's time, might jump in the limelight. Well, I lose sight, only time might tell. Does anybody else feel lost on the planet? Build back ways to my soul like, I need an end of my ways, I need an end of my ways. This ain't the end of the day, this is a pivotal page. Your stitches on decisions, am I your vessel of truth? As crooked as any politician. Not for when niggas don't have a pocket pissin'. Mamas in the kitchen, red is no forgiveness. We box on the stitches, we got good intentions. Circumstances changing, devils start to punch you. Toe to toe with demons, angels on the benches. 30 on the clock, clutch you through the trench. Even when it's dark outside. And even when it's dark outside.
Sylvan LaCue. That's how you make the motherfucking album.
Woo!
That's how you make an album.
Holy shit. See, and even though I've heard that song like 20 times, it still has the same effect, especially in the concept of the album, Bring It Home. Even when it's dark outside. It's just like after all the shit you've been through, after everything you talked about, everything gonna be alright.
That's flawless, bro.
And also, it is flawless, and there's also the nod to Jay-Z 444 as well.
Yep.
Really fucking like that. Which probably helped him create this album too, I reckon. I think a lot of what Jay-Z was going through, like he definitely...
Through his emotions, his vulnerability, his honesty.
I reckon that had to do with what they said before about how when other people heal themselves, like I think I'm ready to like stop hurting and heal so I can heal others. I think that's what he meant with Jay-Z. He finally healed himself and he's healing Sylvan now. He's healing someone else.
Fuck, what a great comparison.
That's exactly what I got from it. Holy shit.
Do your thing, man. I'm gonna let you drive. Drive this car, bro.
I'm in this fucking hell. Apologies in advance, Sylvan LaCue. The thing I want to know the most of, were these talks before the album and then he stemmed his album from these conversations, or did he make this album and then came to a group of people and be like, hey, this is what my album's about, can we talk about all these topics?
Great question.
And then tie them in. So I'd really want to know if Sylvan had these talks and had been these ongoing talks, hence why at the end the guys that it's the best talk we've had yet sort of thing. And then he was just like, fuck, I've got to like go back to this talk and tackle everything that we talked about here because it really resonates with me all the other way. I really want to know which way it went about because either way, it's fucking fire. The production on this thing, absolutely beautiful. Stellar, his vocals on this thing, amazing. He switched it up so much. There is not a moment on this album where it feels like he's lulling or falling or being filler. There is none of that shit. It's just pure bliss. An album of pure bliss, pure emotion. And if you listen to this and you don't resonate with a single track on here, goddamn.
Goddamn.
Y'all got shit wrong with you. or you're too good. Fucking hell. What do you got to say on this, Sandy? Welcome to Sylvan LaCue.
Thank you. That's what I want to say. Thank you for introducing me to him.
I just knew he had it in him.
I'm going to be, I don't know how, yeah, I'm just very confident this will be a top 3, top 5 album by this year's end.
100%. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident this will be in there.
At this point, I'm like, it's going to be very hard to beat. I can't wait to dive into this more, man. I don't have much words. It's really hit me, and I love this piece of body of work, and I love music, man. This is when I love fucking music.
This is why we do Jungle Beats,
This is it, man.
As much as we love getting hyped to shit, we love feeling. And this album's let me feeling a lot of emotion. And a lot of, like, just self-awareness, and also being like, hold up, have I done this? Have I done this? It's just really, just this message of, like, being through so much shit, and instead of just, like, you know, continuing it, just being like, nah, I'm going to heal this shit and I'm going to let you know how you can get through this
It's real inspiring.
It's very inspiring.
And it makes me want to make music and like do something like that, you know?
100%, man. It's just like, yo, I've been through this. I know other people could be going through this. I could help them get through this. I don't care if this shit ain't fire. I just want to help at least one person. That's enough for me. But it will be fire because we're dope.
Great fucking job, bro. Great fucking job. Man, you should be fucking proud.
Bruh. Incredibly. If you're ever in Australia, hit us up.
We got you, bro.
Holy shit, we got you. Fuck me.
Jungle Beats, man.
Jungle motherfucking Beats.
This is why we do this.
Whew. We are this bitch.
Fuck!
Harder than a Mexican, motherfuck all the rest of them haters. I want it all, I'ma get it better. Move, nigga. Coming on this instrumental, round like feeling on 100,000. Why you gotta be rude, nigga? I'm trying to make a statement from the jump. So Judas Priest with it, I be breaking every rule, nigga. Curse words, let them roll, motherfucker shit. Goddamn asshole, that's rude, nigga. I say it so they ignorant and hear me. Do I got your attention? Well, let me rock it.